Hello chat and YouTube, welcome back to the stream of my Pokemon Shining Pearl first ever Nuzlocke. We just got done taking down Jupiter, had a real close call, almost lost to Bayek. But now we're heading to Lake Verity to go and take down Mars once again. Last time we beat both Fantina and Byron, I believe. Ashteel. Got ourselves a Riolu. And soon we'll be making our way to Snow Point. I don't think I have a Pokemon that I caught here, so let's see what I can get. Honestly, it just looks like I could really just catch this Goldeen. Do I have a Goldeen? I do not, so I can have an encounter here. Bring it on, punks! Nice. Wow, for once Cedar isn't the last one to level up. Hey, welcome Caravan. Yeah, welcome to Tricadia! Ow. Oh no, a flying type move. Oh wait, it's special attack. One of the physical attack focused Pokemon. Never mind. Nice. How are you doing today, Caravan? I'm doing pretty good. I actually had a decent day at work for once. So this morning was crazy. I walked out, it was raining, then on my way to work it went from rain to sleet to snow. I like Goldeen and the Goldeen line. What name was it based off of? Koi. I think I have a few Pokemon that need to be renamed too. Yeah, let's take care of after this. That must have been frustrating. I'm kind of curious to see how that went, not gonna lie. Ooh, I'm tired. Sure! I'm down for that. Oh, pathetic. I could have sworn I turned off the... Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Ah, Chibi Mars, you're adorable. Look at that smile. Wait, we never really knew her name when we first fought her? Wow. Wow, I'm super yawny today. What's that about my fashion bike? I mean, Mars is apparently distantly related to Arezu, so that's why? I mean, we'll see her tomorrow. She's also not evil, unlike Mars. Dark. So, I sent a everybody, I sent a message to my buddy Caravan today. So, that just said, I appreciate FF15's world. I told him I'd give him some context during the stream. And guess what? It's time for stream. So, this will probably go into a little bit of a rant, but I'll remain calm as best as I can, unlike the last one. This has to do with a video of the game Forspoken that is coming out in October. Oh yeah, so I saw that. I'm like, okay. I'm pretty sure everybody will still do their own thing, just not at E3. But, excuse me, I lost my train of thought. Right, so I recently saw a video for Forspoken, a game that I actually really do want. It's coming out in October. Luckily it's for PC, so I'll probably pick that up because I don't have a PS5. And there was a comment that said, gee, I hope they do something with the open world before launch, because it looks super empty. Alright, we're off to Snow Point. Which, we do have an encounter. And this has prompted me to think about it. About this, that comment. So, okay. Oh, we could get either a Sneasel and or Snowfur. We'll probably be able to get both. And I got thinking, what constitutes as an empty open world and what constitutes as a, I guess, quote unquote, because I'm not entirely sure, full open world? Oh my god, I'm pushing the chime. Oh, I did name everyone. And I'm like, still thinking, it's like, I'm looking at the gameplay for Forspoken, I'm like, wow, that's really pretty. Lots of particle effects. Hoo boy. And the world to me looks fine. And then I realized something. I used to live way back when I was like 9, so almost, oh god, 20 years ago. I used to live in the country. And I don't mean like 5 minutes away from a city. I'm talking the country, where it took a good half hour, complete with the stops, to get to school in the morning. Could teach it to Cedar, but I'm gonna hold off on it. The nearest actual city with a Walmart, the biggest store that was down there where I used to live, was literally a whole day trip. And you know what? It was freaking boring! So either they don't have no idea what they're talking about, or they have never lived in the countryside. Because there's nothing in the countryside. Oh, but you're probably saying, oh, but Evie, you can go out and on walks and into the woods, aka forest, and see animals. Okay, first of all, one, if you're lucky to live by the forest, cool. Deal with that tick problem if you want to go inside. Two, I live by some woods, so I know. And a really awful pond that was full of sludgy muck. We never swam in it, and there were a lot of water moccasins, aka poisonous snakes. Fun. I don't think there were any fish in there either to begin with. But anyways, so say you go out into the woods, have a little walk. Well, here's the thing. You want to see nature? At best, you'll see are a couple of birds and a squirrel. Not even kidding. Oh, there's a chance to see a deer, sure. But chances are they'll see you first and freaking avoid you. See any animal that's big and carnivorous, you can just leave as quickly and as calmly as you can. You are not going to fight that. Despite what video games say you can and cannot do. It's the great thing about video games, they take away from reality. The only way you can win is if you have a gun. Or bow. But yes, can confirm, most of the time when you go out to look at nature in the woods, chances are you'll see a couple of squirrels and some birds. I have been out hunting before. And I have gone through several hours in a well-populated area full of deer. Never saw a single deer. We saw some bears, but it wasn't bear season, so we couldn't shoot them. And they're probably like, oh, but traveling can let you look at the scenery. Okay, well, see, here's the thing. When you're traveling, you're going in a car between 50 to 70 miles an hour, depending on what highway you are on. Chances are, you're not going to see much of anything, because it's really just the same scenery over and over again, depending on where you are. Either flat grounds in the country, hills, if you're lucky, maybe some mountains, and some forest. But most of the time, you'll see a highway with various other vehicles. And this brings me up to where I appreciate FF15's world. Random encounters with monsters? No, you can go out and find them, aka hunting. or fishing. Half the time you're in a car going from point A to point B with an occasional pit stop, that is highly accurate to how one travels these days. World being empty? I'm sorry, but last I checked, no matter what, most people like to live in big groups, i.e. towns and cities. You're not going to see just a random hitchhiker. Alright, Sneasel and Snover, those are the only ones I can catch. Snover. So in FF15's world, the only really things you see are rest stops and other people driving. Sounds highly accurate to me for a game that said it was a fantasy based on reality. Oh, was that level 39? Because if so, that's actually one level away from evolving. Hang on. The water collection. Ooh, mystic water! That is an awful nature. Oh, 32. No, 8 levels. That's kind of okay. Abomasnow is a really great mixed attacker. So, I kind of would have preferred it as a hasty nature. Yeah. And then people are complaining about open world games being, oh, there's a quest marker. You go from point A to point B. Yeah, guess what? You do that in real life too. If I'm going on vacation, I'm going to go from my starting point to my destination as quickly as I possibly can with very few pit stops. Trust me, I had to do that around Thanksgiving last year when my family drove from Wisconsin to Virginia. Took about 10 hours. The only time we stopped was for rest stops and to go to sleep at a hotel. We didn't do any side trips or anything else. We were on the highway and we stayed on the highway for a very, very long time. As for a quest log acting like a checklist, I've heard that one too. It's also kind of indicative to real life. Like, hey, we're going to this destination. Last year, my mom and stepdad went down to Virginia to see her parents before Thanksgiving. Okay. And they literally had a full itinerary of stuff that they were going to do when they get down there, and on the way there, and on the way back. Sounds like a quest log, doesn't it? And my coworker was like, yeah, sometimes maybe the people think of a world game is like Grand Theft Auto. Well, guess what? Grand Theft Auto is pretty empty. And I'm like, how so? He's like, the only thing you can really do in those games is drive around and kill people. Yeah, pretty much. Like, you could go and visit people to do things, but that's very select few people, and that's with a storyline with either that character or the main story. And yet everybody praises Grand Theft Auto. 4 was good, 5 was okay. Nice. And then I got thinking about world design. For those who do not know, I run a Dungeons & Dragons game. I run 2, actually. I have a game this Saturday for the homebrew game, and next Saturday we will be going back to Strixhaven, a pre-made module. Really looking forward to that one. Oh, I'm sorry, Sneasel, I can't catch you right now. Ooh, this is... yeah. I've never seen those. And so I was like, looking at my world for the homebrew game, and I'm like, yeah, it's an open world game, but it's fairly empty. Why? Because it's in the middle, because the whole country is surrounded by desert. The only places where you'll see civilization is either by an oasis, which they have seen, or by the river, which they have also seen. Other than that, there's really not much town. Not many towns. It's like that in Ironhaven. Honestly, Ironhaven is literally just one massive city because it's such an inhospitable place that no one really wants to live there. Except the Eric Akra. Because they can fly. If anything, most of the population in my world is in the Empire of Kesta. But yeah, if the party themselves don't go out to interact with people, the world is pretty much empty. Like, there's wildlife in there, but chances are they're not going to see it that often. Have to be. And then once again, I go back to world design. So I'm looking at Horizon Zero Dawn, even though I have never played it. Elden Ring, which I haven't played the entire thing yet. That is still currently on hiatus due to a period in his child. Him adjusting to some stuff with that, which, hooray, delivered safely, and she is currently home. And most worlds in open world video games are tailor-made to represent stuff that has happened in lore. Excuse me. Had a lot of carbonated water. Case in point, let's take Elden Ring, for example. I haven't played all of it, but I pretty much got the gist of it by playing as much as I have. People have said that, oh, the world is amazing. I'm sorry, the world of Elden Ring is pretty much like every single open world video game. But far emptier. The reason why I say this, if we compare this to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Valhalla has a lot more stuff to do. Like, going on raids to upgrade your settlement. Finding points of interest. Hunting. No, hunting not so much anymore. Just general exploration that actually rewards you by letting you find out treasure chests and whatnot. Elden Ring has crafting, which I don't really utilize unless I've heard if you're like a bow user, then crafting is your jam. And finding the occasional NPC. Other than that, there's really nothing to do. Like, outside of exploring and combat and a little bit of crafting, Elden Ring has nothing to do. Or nothing else to do. Valhalla has a bunch of various other things that I myself have not fully unlocked yet, I think. Odyssey had a ton of stuff to do. There was ship combat, you could upgrade your ship crew. Heck, you could do probably a whole non-lethal run, unless you just kill the Order of Ancients. So you can recruit even more people to your ship by kidnapping them and brainwashing them. Of course, the points of interest with the viewpoints. There are mission boards for War Quest, which are kind of like just kill. But there were also a bunch of side quests. Not to mention that there were a ton of cities and people that made the world honestly feel more alive than freaking Elden Ring. But that's fine. The reason why Elden Ring's world is so empty and dead and void of human life is because a world-ending catastrophe happened, or is currently happening. So, because of that, it makes sense for that world to be like that. Whereas in Odyssey, it takes place during the whole Peloponnesian War in ancient Greece. That area was very populated due to the weather, land, location of fresh water, woohoo, Aegean Sea. Not to mention the amounts of people. So that world was tailored specifically to reflect, hey, this is a very populated and thriving civilization of this era. We can't have it dead and devoid of life. Horizon Zero Dawn, I haven't played it, but I heard it's a little bit like Assassin's Creed in terms of map. And I'm like, okay, so from what I understand from HZD is the fact that something happened which made all the humans go back to Stone Age, and the animals are now robots. That they are now robotic animals. And that fits because it is tailor-made for that world and game with said lore and gameplay mechanics. And the reason why it has a quest log, or a checklist as it has now been called, is because there's so much in this world that has points of interest and whatnot. Things to do. Hey, here's an NPC. Oh, you want me to go kill this giant robotic mammoth? Awesome! Where is it? Oh, that's the general area where it was last seen? Cool, I'm off to go hunting! I was fully expecting that to go from a sandstorm to rain. I'm just gonna stay in because I'm immune to sandstorm. Nice. Nice. But I hope you guys are trying to understand what I'm saying. It's the fact that each game that has an open world has had events happen to make the world what it is. In the case of Grand Theft Auto, hey, it just takes place in a massive city. There's lots of things one can do in the city. GTA just seems to just focus more on the whole interesting side characters and looting of cars and whatnot. People will probably be like, oh, but you can do so much more. Okay, name it. That's not never mind. Another big contender is Red Dead Redemption 2. I haven't beaten it, but I have played it. And you know what? The world's pretty empty. I've only been to one town. One town in that game. Haven't found a single other town. Really, really empty. Very pretty, but very empty. I rarely meet a person. I rarely find wild animals unless I'm out looking for them. I should want one fight. Ooh. In the case of Forspoken, from what I know of it, something happened that pretty much devastated the entire world. So people are living in these very tight-knit, clustered areas. You're not going to go out and see a random village out in the wilderness because they're freaking terrified. Alright, enjoy your dinner, man. I'll probably finish my rant when you come back, so next time I'll talk to you. Pretty good level. Oh. Oh, you fool. this misread book has looked. Come on, wait a second. Ah! Darn it. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Take that, Antonio. I wouldn't mind doing another run, but only using Grand Underground Pokemon. That would suck though, because that would take me all the way up to the turtle without using one. How would I work that though? Uh-oh. I know I was asked to do an all fairy type team. All I'm missing is a Marill, and I can start breeding, and another Moonstone. Oh. I was not expecting that. Good job, Chime. Yeah, hey, like them apples, Skier. Whatever your name was. Iron. Hello, kiddo. You said 2, but you only listed all. You said several, but you only listed all 2. I forgot, this thing's still part bug. I should've just used Rock Slide. Oh, that's stupid. I mean, it still died, but it could have died a lot faster. Poison again. I feel like I've been a little lucky with this Nuzlocke. And I'm okay with that. Hail. Go up here to grab rock climb. I'm so glad it's a lot more noticeable in this version, because before it was underneath the snow and you couldn't find it. So you would literally miss an HM if you didn't know where it was. Good lord, Joy has 305 HP. Well, let's see the HP tank. Why? Oh well. Skier Bjorn. Suck it. Alright, time to catch us the Sneasel. Hey, speak of the devil. Oh, it's a female. How many ice types in this generation? I think it's just Sneasel and Snover. Wow, +6. Nah. Let's check out the Sneasel. Bashful. Alright. I'd like to point this out, chat, that if Tungsten and Vampy didn't die, we would literally caught enough Pokemon to fill up only one box in our party. Granted, Joy, Obi-Wan, and were from eggs, and Palpoo was a gift, but still. Alright, we caught all the Pokemon we can catch here now. me. Ow. Haha. Too easy. Honestly, tonight I kind of hope to finish up the whole Team Galactic storyline after this. That or get really close to doing so. I am 11 levels above you, holy crap. That's good though, we're going to need to get to Elite 4. To reiterate, if I have a wipe, then it's not the end of the run. I have a whole box of Pokemon to replace these guys with. It's one of the things I don't really understand about the whole Nuzlocke thing. Oh, if you're 6 Pokemon wipes, that's it, game over. It's like, no it's not, you have a whole box of other Pokemon to use. I think they only did that because level grinding is... well, you're dead. Can be boring and tedious. That's why the EXP share in this game is great, because it takes out a lot of the grind. As well as the versus Seeker. If I wipe, watch, I'll march to Elite 4 with a full team of water types. Nah. I would not like it if I lost anything. You did a good job! Here's your praise. Seismic Toss is nice, but it doesn't really have an effect. Yes, please, Head Smash. Let's get rid of Low Kick. like, it does it based on your level, so 48 is alright, I guess. It's great for chance for Blissey because of the fact that it's based off of level instead of actual attack power. But it's good in PvP because it's at a flat 50 damage. And again, it doesn't really have much of it doesn't have a typing. It's fighting type, sure, but it's not super effective against anything because it just does the damage that is based on their level. Alright, interesting question. It has its uses, basically. Again, really great for ballistic though. Or any kind of Pokemon that has low attack power. Oh, caught everything. Yay, we made it to Snow Point. No, I feel pretty darn good. Let's tackle the gym. Nothing else to do. Fight me. Oh, you poor sod. Ha ha ha. Learn the Thunder Wave. You know what? Sure, we'll get rid of Charge. I have never been using Charge. Thunder Wave actually has a usage. Welcome back. How was dinner? I call it a Sneasel. Call it Kamanatachi. Yeah. Ah, nice. I was supposed to have a skillet today, but I went with frozen pizza with some added cheese. But so back to FF15. Here's what I appreciate about what they did with the game. Recently, there are a lot of RPG games that are quote-unquote open world. Talk about the Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West, Elden Ring, any Assassin's Creed game, Black Flag and after. Heck, you can even toss in 3 and yeah, any Assassin's Creed game really. Far Cry, Forspoken, FF15. You could technically toss in 14 as well. The GTA series. There have been a lot of open world games. To the point where I think the genre itself is starting to become a little saturated. Yes, also Witcher. A little saturated. So when I was streaming Final Fantasy 13 and 13-2, it felt, because they're so linear, honestly, I kind of liked that. It was a breath of fresh air. Where instead of like, here's this giant open world for you to do pretty much anything you want. Okay, this is the what number game again? Oh, number 15 that has done this? 13. Here's your objective. This is the path that you're going to take. Enjoy the ride. Awesome. Oh, they've done that in racing games with the Crew 2, Forza, and honestly, I think that's about it, really. Oh, Need for Speed Heat has it. I own Heat, and yeah, it is fairly open world. As for fighting games, so I can't tell you. Oh, we should switch. So what, slap those racing games? Why? Nice. But FF15, the developers, I think it was Tabata, was like, okay, half of 15 is open world, the entire area of the sky. Okay, cool. But at a certain point, basically after the events in Altissa, it turns very linear. And honestly, I kind of appreciate that, because it's like, okay, I'm done with this guy. I like to finish the game, so let's get to this point, and then it's just going from point C to point Z, because point A and B was basically everything in the sky. Granted, I will stand by that. Yes, Chapter 13. When you were going in Niflheim's fortress with only the Ring of the Lucii was awful. I heard it's much better with the Royal Edition, but I haven't played that update at that point, to be perfectly honest. I really should. I was actually thinking about 15 today. I was like, man, I wouldn't mind playing that, but it's not installed. Oh, you didn't expect it? Yeah, they already existed, dude. Heck, Most Wanted has Most Wanted, a PS2 game. Need for Speed Most Wanted. PS2 has 3 large open world-like areas. You could go from Rosewood to Camden Beach to Rockwood, I think? Either Rockwood or Rockwell, and it's freaking huge. Like, Most Wanted has a really large map. Can't do anything because it's, again, racing focused. I mean, you could find races to do and speed traps and cop chases, but again, that's pretty much about it. So, again, another very empty open world. Surprise, surprise! I'm not saying that open world games are bad. In fact, my favorite video games of all time are open world. Witcher 3 is just phenomenal. one of my favorite games of all time. FF14, while MMO focused, sure, I would also classify that as an open world because of all the different zones and whatnot and areas. Oh, this gonna hurt. You will most likely die if you do not have strength. Which you do. So you hang on. It's just that people saying that a video game world is empty doesn't make much sense to me because real life world doesn't have much in it to begin with either. I mean, yes, it has stuff in it for you to do. However, all that stuff costs money. And 10 to 1, you're probably not going to do it anyways. Like, if I go on vacation to say, I don't know, random state, Iowa, then yeah, I'm going to make a plan on what to do, on how my trip is going to go. Things I could do on the way there, on the way back, when I'm at my destination. Or if I'm like really pressed for time still, and I want to get there to my destination where I can do all the things I have planned in the most amount of time, I'm going to plan out the most efficient and effective route. Speaking of worlds, I've actually been working on a world map for my D&D game. It's coming along quite nice. I still need a lot of stuff to learn that I am currently learning. Like, we have the main continent where the party is currently located, the Isle of Avernus, where another area that people are at, another island, and another continent that's currently unnamed. 2 islands, which I will not disclose because there's a chance that one of the people in my chat could potentially go there. Oh, right. Still good for something. As my laptop gets super laggy and choppy with the noise, I'm sorry. Yeah, Caravan, I just linked you the entire map for Need for Speed Most Wanted on PS2. Oh, Rockport, that's what it is. Sounds like people are clamoring for open world to actually want more content over a real open world experience. Same as a ton of errors. Pretty much. I mean, honestly, this also brings up another issue that I've been having, that I've been thinking about. Live content and live service games. So, various companies have been trying to implement a live service video game model. From what I understand, a live service video game is basically a video game that is constantly being updated with more and more content. Sounds a little familiar. Who looks at the MMOs? Like, I'm sorry, but that sounds like an MMO. So, and because of that, a lot of video game players are like, oh, games as a live service will not work. It will never work. Never, 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 never going to work. Okay, but then how does Final Fantasy XIV and World of Warcraft still work? Despite the fact that WoW is not in its best states right now. Answer that one. Oh, but they're an MMO, so it's completely different. How is it different? You are paying for a video game that is constantly being updated with more and more content. Oh, okay, I see it now. And then those same people complain about, oh, this game is dead because there's no content in it, and it's a live service model. Alright, here's the thing, how about you don't beat it in 2 hours? Tabakinji. How about that? Like, I have played this game hundreds of times, and it's still taking me 14 hours and 35 minutes to get to the 7th gym badge. And it's me skipping all the dialogue, with very little grinding. You look so much better in here than your ancestor in Legends Arceus, though I still don't like your hairstyle. Alright, we have a plan, chat. The plan is this Nova can't do jack all to us, so we're going to bulk up. That is, and then murder. That is the plan. Ah, see? Asura understands the plan. I think all her Pokemon are physical attackers too, so... Oh yeah. I think Hail did more damage. So it just goes to show you that yes, live service games can work. The thing is that people are like, oh, we want a finished game. Okay, but then you proceed to say that a game doesn't have enough content even though it is technically finished. So therefore you want more DLCs. Yeah. Oh, it's got water pools. Ow. Okay, I hope you can break down the confusion because we really need to start sweeping now. Yeah! Time to murder. Being just a bunch of DLC compared to free updates. Are you talking like, here's a free in-game character skin over, here's a brand new map and a crap ton of side quests and an extended story of the main story for free. Oh right, because no guard. Ha! Oh, wait a second. Sura's really looking rough now. I hope we outspeed. I'm gonna gamble. Woo! I gambled and I won! I just hope my health doesn't kill me. Oh god! I have to switch now. I don't think I could outspeed it, so I gotta switch. You're a no. You're a no. You're a no. Yes, it's you. Oh no! Oh, thank God. Now Blizzard will have a chance of missing. Thank God! I was expecting it to do that much damage. Holy crap. Hooray! Alright, we're gonna hit it with confusion. Now it can be killed with Psychic. Now she won't use a full restore, hopefully. Woo! We did it! Jan has been extremely helpful. Your ancestor was a hobo. Yeah. Your ancestor was a bandit. Hey, we have Avalanche and Rock Climb. Avalanche is just the ice-type version of Revenge. Okay, not a sweep like I was expecting, but we did pretty darn good, I must say. Which, by the way, congratulations to ILCA for being able to make their second ever video game, which is a One Piece game, written by Oda himself. That's pretty cool. And I like how it looks so far, because it doesn't look like it's the standard cel-shaded anime stuff we usually get with games like Dragon Ball Z. Also, props for original story! Looks at DBZ. That's the one thing I know. What was ILC's first game? This! Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl was their first ever video game. Oh. Well, you know what? Props to them then. Instead of Dragon Ball Z. Look, I like the DBZ games, they have good combat, depending on which one. But most of the time their stories are pretty much the same thing. Unless it's Xenoverse. Even then, Xenoverse is kind of the same. Okay, Fred, what do you think of the world map for Need for Speed Most Wanted on PS2? It's all interconnected too, so you can go from point A to point Z without fast traveling. Alright, so we don't have any encounters until on our way to Sunny Shore, on our way to Victory Road, in Victory Road, and that's pretty much about it, really. Hey, we can involve our Miss Magius now. Or Mischievous now. Ooh, that sounds fun. Oh yeah, we can test out Hit Smash. With no recoil. Please don't poison me again. Yes, dang it! 80 accuracy. Let me hit you! Dang it. There we go. Nice. But yeah, I hope you guys either liked or disliked my little chat about my views on open world video games. Also, linear video games aren't bad. They're really not. Oh, Senpai Badger 55, thanks for the follow, I just saw that. Oh. Did you just... Oh, he taunted me. You fool! Ah! That doesn't sound too bad. I feel like post-time skip One Piece is better than pre-time skip, but pre-time skip had some fantastic stuff like Impel Down, the Battle of Marineford, the whole Nico Robin bit. Arlong Park. Never mind, pre-time skip was pretty darn good. I retract my statement. Though I will agree, even in the manga, Dressrosa really dragged. I like One Piece. It's fun. Some pretty darn good world building too. Hey. Now if we need to replace someone, we can get a poison type and teach him Sludge Bomb. Galactic Key. Now do I go through the rest of the hideout, or do I just say screw it and just go to Cyrus? You know what? Yeah, screw it! Let's just go to Cyrus. You guys got a leak, you should probably stop the water. Oh, Caravan! So, not sure if you remember, but do you remember me streaming a game called Pathfinder Kingmaker? Well, I booted it up last night, and I was playing a little bit of it, and then I saw something that changed the game entirely. Okay, so I didn't particularly care for the combat in the... Uh-oh. Oh wait, good, that's quick guard, not wide guard. Quick guard just negates priority moves. Wide guard prevents wide AoE attacks like Rock Slide, Air Cutter. But I'm not going to lie, with those kinds of games, I'm really not big on real-time combat. But then I saw that there was a turn-based combat option to turn on. So I tried it out. I went from being like, okay, sure, it's not bad, to the game to, this game is fantastic. I actually came very close to streaming it tonight, but decided not to do Pokemon because I would like to finish the streams that I have been starting. But might take a crack at Kingmaker again. There's a new one called Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. I'm interested in that one. And it too has a turn-based move. I'm like, oh yay. And you can play as a Tiefling. Time to bring bliss to Pathfinder. Wow. Yeah, honestly, I really wish Neverwinter Nights 2 had a turn-based mode. I just don't like the real-time action combat for those games. What can I say? I love turn-based. I wasted a potion for nothing. And I saw a Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, you can play as a Kitsune race. I'm like, oh snap, we can play as a Nine-Tailed Fox? No, it's really just a bipedal fox. Ah. But still, though! God, I would love to use Bulldoze. Screw it. Oh yeah, what was that all about? Besides it being turn-based. It looks like the only thing we could catch on our way to Sunny Shore is a 20% Chatot. Actually, we'll probably get there when it's nighttime, and we can't catch anything. Chatot's morning and day. Two, however, we could catch a 10% chance Mantine. Oh, that's why it's crit. Wow, actually I can't get anything in Victory Road. Oh, I could have sworn you could catch a Gabite. Nope. Wow. Ah. Yeah, like the turn-based combat in Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal. It is real easy because you don't really go through a bunch of menus like this. Menu screen, menu, menu, menu. You just click on a button and it'll do that. The only menu you have is if you're using abilities or switching personas. But if you have it all set up, oh god, you can do it so fast you will be surprised that, like, were you even in the menu? You'll be like, yes. Which I really need to finish my playthrough of P3P so I can stream that on New Game Plus. No, there is no Master Ball here. Cyrus gives us the Master Ball. Speaking of which, it's really weird that the villain gives us a Master Ball. It's just... I've already decided what game to go to on Friday once I'm done with Legends Arceus. We'll be going back to FF4 with going straight to its interlude because I already beat the base game and I still have after years to play. I feel a little bit bad because it feels like I abandoned it, but trust me, I haven't. We're going to go back to it. It's just that other games kind of like, hey, let's just do this instead. Ooh, okay. Like, case in point, tonight I was close to streaming Pathfinder Kingmaker, but told myself not to, and play a game that I'm still currently streaming that I should really finish. Which is this. Oh, I thought he had characters. Alright, then hit smash. Don't flinch. Dang it. You did the one thing I told you not to do. Don't flinch. Son of a biscuit. Alright, if you somehow flinch, I'll be impressed. Rockhead is an amazing ability. Ah! Loser! Yes. Yeah, I remember I streamed it before. It has been quite a long time though. But yeah, his name was Tartuccio. Yeah, he's 24 and he looks like that. Cyrus did not age well. Deleted. Hey, which I'm gonna go 51. Pretty sure he doesn't know any, Oh, nope, I was wrong. That's okay. We are technically 10 levels above him. God, I love Toxicroak. Nice. Alright, now we gotta climb Mount Coronet. Like, I'm not saying that action-based combat is bad. It's just some games it works better and some games not so much. Pathfinder Kingmaker, I believe, is one of them. Especially if you're a caster. You know, Game Freak said that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are going to be open world. I wonder what they're going to do with the whole scaling. Or are they just going to do like, hey, it's open world, but you can't get to the next city until you get the next gym badge, kind of thing. Because it's been like that since Gen 5? Well, kind of. Honestly, it's really been Gen 4. Like, I feel like Gen 1 had the most freedom when it came to progression. Because, granted, in order to get to Mount Moon, you do have to beat Brock, or else they won't let you pass. Same with Misty. But after you beat Misty, if you can get someone to trade you a Pokemon with Cut, you can not bother with Surge. Well, actually, no, you still need to. Never mind. Never mind, I take that back. The whole HMs needing badges to use outside of battle kinda blocked that off the more I talked about it. So it's like, oh, that's right, I forgot. Yeah, that's probably how they're going to do it. It also depends on what Pokemon are going to be in that early game and late game. Like in the video, we shortly saw a Larvitar, and those are usually like super late game. So 6 and 7 shook things up a bit. In Gen 7, you could catch a Bagon really early. And if you played the SOS fights correctly, you could get a very low-level Salamence right off the bat. Which is crazy. And for 6, you can find an Axew really early. As well as a Bagon. Never mind, I think they'll be fine. I'm all for having Pokemon that evolve really late show up earlier in the game. Like in Gen 5 and 5.1 and 5.2, you don't have the ability to catch a Dano/Xylos until you're at the Victory Road. And they evolve so late. Like, I think it's level 64 to get a Hydreigon. Though, as someone who has used the Dano at the beginning of the game, it's pretty rough because they have Hustle. Same as Xylos. Like, oh man, their attack power is boosted. Yeah, but all the accuracy is knocked down to 80%. So that's why if people get a Togepi, they want the one with Super Luck or Serene Grace, not the one with Hustle. Hustle's not a good ability. There are worse though. Like Truant or Stall. Or Slow Start. Damp is another one that's pretty awful. Unless you're like farming Geodudes and Gravelers. Unless you're a ghost type like Jellicent that gets damp, it is absolutely useless. Because they're already immune to self-destruct and explosion. Yeah, don't get a damp Jellicent, it's not worth it. I'm really zipping through this mountain. But in the end, I'm happy about Scarlet and Violet. It means more Pokemon for me to stream. One day my Switch will play more games than just Pokemon. I got too many other games to finish up first though. If there's one thing that I hope they bring back for Scarlet and Violet is seasons. I like that mechanic in Gen 5. Like Pokemon appearing based on the season. And have Deerling come back. Deerling hasn't been in a game since Gen 5. Which sucks because I think it could have done okay in Gen 6. Just have the different season forms in the different temperate areas. Like have spring near Luminous City, have summer by Comarine, and have fall by not Nacrene, shoot, what's the name of the city that has the three types you need in it? Hang on, let me check. Lavur City, yeah. Had the autumn one be between Lavur and Dindamil, and have the winter one on the route between Dindamil and Anastar. I felt like they could have done that. And if Hisuian forms returned, I kind of doubt that. Because Hisuian forms are like extinct Pokemon in my opinion. But hey, there's always a chance. They brought back the Alolan forms in Gen 8 through DLC. Also would the Galarian forms be there too? I'm prepped for the next Meowth installment. I have a Persian in my Leaf Green run. I need to go back to that. That's... I think I just took down Koga. So now I gotta go save, yeah, I took down Koga with just a Persian and a Farfetch'd. Granted, I still have a Charmeleon and a Nidoqueen in the back pocket for like HMs and whatnot. So I'm trying to level up my Charmeleon to evolve it to Charizard. Got like 10 or 8, 11 to 10 levels left for it. Because I need 60 Pokemon to get to the Sevi Islands after the Elite Four. But I'm training up a Kabuto. It's real close to hitting level 40 to be a Kabutops. Alright, Spear Pillar, here we are, chat. Huh. It's possible then, yeah. Also, that is a bad matchup. Unless the Lucario has more than just fighting type moves. What's wrong with my fashion, Asura? God, everybody's a freaking critic. Even my Pokemon. Hey, there we go. God, that aftermath. Yeah. Here's a hot take. I hope they have more special attacking steel type moves. Cause all we have is just Flash Cannon. And Steel Beam. And Steel Beam almost kills us, which I have never used before. Because most steel types are physical attackers. Unless you're Lucario. And if the Clink line is in there, I hope they fix their move pool. Because they only get one steel type move with Gear Grind and nothing else. It's all electric type moves. Which is really, really rough. It sucks because you guys know how much I love the Clink line. I love Clink. Clink, clank, and clink, clang. Truthfully though, I just love steel types in general. Also, Galarian Meowth is my favorite Meowth. Love the Gremlin Cat. Hey, Palkia. Yeah. Clink Clang only gets one attacking steel type move in Gear Grind. Everything else is electric types or buffing. Metal Sound lowers special defense. Automize raises speed. Shift Gear raises speed and attack. It gets electric terrain and Hyper Beam and Zap Cannon. Yeah. I would not mind. Oh, never mind. We're good. I won't. I will catch. I will attempt to catch Palkia. It's just that I kind of want to save my Master Ball for something else. Also, I think the Darkrai event starts tomorrow. Oh man, I don't have Brick Break. Or Psychic Veins. Also, I approve of your Munchlax, Silly. How about says this a Golbat? Oh, Skuntank. Oh, that's not too much. There's a freaking reflect. Oh, I didn't know that affected everybody. Do I stay? She probably has Veno Shock. No. That was an author, right? Ah! FES Steel type! God, I love the Steel type. I don't know why, but this Steel type is just so many of my favorite Pokemon. Ooh, nice. Also, wow, that Body Slam did a lot of damage. Hey, Salik, you'll survive this, right? Martial X's have a lot of special defense. Booyah. And no aftermath. Okay. I was expecting that to have dig. Wow, you used it on me? You're on the star on the Munchlax, but not me? Wow, AI. Just wow. Oh god dang it. Sure, well. Oh, and we just lost our chance to catch a Chatot because they don't show up until morning and daytime. Now you hit the correct one, which still didn't do much. That, on the other hand, will. Yay, goodbye Aerial Ace. Alright chat, who's your favorite Pokemon on this team on mine so far? Let's see Tropec. Haha, no. That would kill me. Man, Jupiter's 3D spread is just A+. Awesome. Alright, well this cutscene's going to play out. I'm going to go use the bathroom. Apparently I still have to click it. Never mind. His name is Boss. It's not even Cyrus. Wow. You like Asura? Is that because of its name or because it's Machamp? Ah! Loser! Be both. Yeah. Speaking of which, we're going to switch out. Haha! No. Really? Alright. That was with a crit? Pathetic. Dude, I'm older than Cyrus. Wow, that actually survived. Huh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Woo! Oh! Switch out! I wasn't expecting Gyarados to have Earthquake! Let's see... Weavile and Crobat. Yeah, we'll send out Cedar. Hot take, I like Weavile. Uh-oh. You know what? We're bulky. We can handle it, Dick. Yeah, see? Yeah, see? What did I tell you, yeah? I'll stop. Alright. Well, it's up to this Crobat. Cyrus is weak to rock types. Hot Crow, Crobat, Weavile, Gyarados. He has 3 flying types. and an ice type. Why do you have a quick claw? Okay. I'm pretty sure the recoil would have done more damage if I have Rocket. Yeah. Oh, probably because bats are, I guess, evil. Which, I would like to point out that 2 of the 3 bat Pokemon both evolve via friendship. Alright, now I will go use the bathroom. Alright, let's catch the Pokemon of space. At least try to. Alright, first things up. Quick ball! Never mind. Oh god! I was really hoping to paralyze it, but hopefully Yon won't do the job. Windchip's got more special defense than Bayek does. I just gotta make sure I don't hit it with a dazzling gleam. Psychic will probably not kill it. Oh, Aqua. It's weird that Palkia is part water. Doesn't look like it. Oh, it is lower level than I am. So these would work better. Dang it. Look, if I could catch Giratina without a Master Ball, I could catch Palkia without one. I'm okay if I kill it. I wish I had some timer balls. Hey! These will also work since part water. Yeah! Net ball for the win! Suck it! Almost lost Bayek, but you know what? We caught the top Pokemon of space. What do we name him? It. You know, it's space. You know, I was actually going to name it that. Sure, why not? Wait, even better. Woo! Ah! I was not expecting to capture it in a netball. And the lustrous orb, which makes Palkia even stronger. Wow. Ooh. Chat, I think we might have enough time to actually beat the last gym leader. Ooh. Excuse me. Oh look, another water type. Alright, let's see what it is. Careful. Oh, special attack drop. That sucks. I was watching a video of Monty Glue with her friends Brachiozoid and Theropod Art doing a smash or pass for Pokemon. And Monty's like, the thing she doesn't like about Palkia is his feet. I'm okay with the feet, I just don't like its neck. Like, if I had to pick between Dialga or Palkia, Dialga all the way. Oh. So Giratina is by far the best. But if I had to pick any legendary dragon out of Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, I'm not counting Arceus, Reshiram, Zekrom, Kyurem, and Zygarde, I think my favorite would have to be Zek. Oh, and Eternatus. I forgot to add that one. Zekrom just unfortunately suffers from the move pool issue of more special attacks than physical attacks. Though it does get some good electric type moves for physical stuff like Fusion Bolt and I think it's Bolt Strike. And it gives access to Wild Charge. Alright, what level are you guys at? Oh god. I am way over leveled. And I'm useless against you. Ah! Did about half damage, heck yeah. Yeah, I wish I had a grass type move for Gastrodons. Excuse me. More carbonated water. Ah, level 40. Okay, that's much better. Down goes the Machoke. Yeah. Glub glub glub. Oh, we don't want you out. Hey, Flint. A fire type expert that only has 2 fire types. This Gen 4 added only 2 new fire types. Infernape and Magmortar, and Magmortar was not in Diamond and Pearl, so all they got was Rapidash and Infernape. How about you, chat? Which one's your favorite legendary dragon Pokemon? Oh, I also forgot Rayquaza. Oh man, we tossed Rayquaza in the mix. Rayquaza's really freaking cool, but I still have to go with Zekrom. I love Zekrom's design. Gen 5 added a lot of dragon types, which is nice because weren't really all that many. Let's see, T-Lines, Kingdra, Bravo, Flygon. Wow, there were only 9 types till Gen 4. Gen 4 added... I'm counting evolutions as well. 6 more. Would Guzzlord count? I will say no, because that is an Ultra Beast, and they are technically not Pokemon. Though I did forget about that one. Oh, so with Poipole and Nakamura, they're also dragon type, but once again they're Ultra Beasts. Alright, level 44, holy moly. God, all of a sudden I wish I had Earthquake. Then Earthquake would have hit and done double damage. Alright, chat, I think it's high time to teach Cedar Earthquake and get rid of Bulldoze. Oh shoot, I did forget about Latios and Latias. Their Mega Evolutions were very disappointing, as they looked exactly the same. No, that isn't letting us count. Rock polish. Rock climb. Avalanche. Rock slide. Honestly, rock slide would be good for a certifying type coverage, but eh. I say, That is a very satisfying clicking sound. Ah, okay. Oh, I literally saw Tungsten dying once again. God, that energy ball was just something I was not prepared for. You have either a very big forehead or you have very low eyes. Ah. Let me guess, it has Intimidate. Of course it does! Why wouldn't it? Every Luxio has it, except for mine! That's okay, cause mine hits really hard when it is against a male. Cause it's also adamant. Oh, my friend Ilaria is one. Ah. Alright, chat, who's your favorite Pikachu clone? Technically, there wasn't one introduced in Gen 2, but Pichu did become a thing. So we have Plusle and Minun in Gen 3. Gen 4, we had Pachirisu, 5 is Emolga. 6 is Dedenne. 7 is Togedemaru, and 8 is Morpeko. Which I've never used Emolga or Morpeko. Fighting versus Psychic. Too bad for you, I have Dark type. Oh, never mind, you probably survive now. Never mind, I forgot. You are glass. Oh, light screen and reflect. Yeah, I never really used Morpeko, but the two moves the form change is kinda on me. Like, Aura Wheel itself sounds cool, but the form change is kinda meh. You guys saw how Pachirisu fared in my Brilliant Diamond run. It wasn't terrible, but it definitely wasn't amazing. Despite it winning the VGC championship. I never used Plusle and Minun. I wouldn't mind it, though. I'll probably just use Minun because I prefer it over Plusle. I like blue more than red. Never used Emolga. I really don't want to because the anime kind of ruined it for me with how it sounded. So F the electric squirrel, flying squirrel. I used a Dedenne. It's definitely not bad. It's honestly probably the cutest out of the electric rodents. And Togedemaru is surprisingly pretty solid. It's like a physical version of a Magneton, just doesn't evolve and it has some decent moves. Like, its abilities is Iron Barbs, Lightning Rod, and Sturdy for hidden. Lightning Rod is good. Granted, it raises special attack, but Togedemaru is got a base 40 special attack, so you're not using that one. But base 98 physical attack and 96 speed, so Iron Barbs is pretty nice. It gets Zing Zap, which is a physical electric type move that does 80 power and has a chance to flinch. So that's really nice. It gets Spiky Shield and freaking Fell Stinger. And if you really want to get saucy in the... oh god. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, you can give it Iron Head. And in Gen 8, it gets Steel Roller, which I have seen, and oh yeah, it does a lot of damage. Yes, finally. We only have 5 PP of this, but that's okay, because it's time to retire Low Sweep. I'm switching. Okay, yeah, Steel Beam is base 140 attack power, but it hurts you, it's a special attack. You just like the name for resembling Raichu? I mean, coloration, sure, but other than that... eh. It gets access to Parabolic Charge, and I'm like, oh yes. Parabolic Charge is pretty good. Ah yes, everybody's HP hasn't even cracked 200. What's that joy? 350. Though she hasn't really been used that much. We have been fighting a lot of physical attackers though. Hey Faulkner. Man, when I was young, I was like, oh my god, he looks like Naruto! Is he his dad? No. Also, Dedenne is part fairy. Please tell me you went into Ambipom. Yes! Oh, this poor monkey's not gonna know what hit it. You fool! Congratulations, you played yourself. Also, wow, dynamic punch looks pretty brutal in this game. Oh yeah? Who's next for the chopping block? Is it artillery? Called it! Oh, this poor octopus. Dynamic punch no guard is amazing. Because it's got 50 accuracy, but with no guard, it always hits. Alright, time for Deluxe Ray. Unfortunately, I will not be able to one-shot this because it has Intimidate. Of course it does. But hey, at least it's confused. Well, I'm gonna have to switch. As much as I will have to sweep him with Asura, Asura unfortunately will not be able to take it. Could take a hit, but I'm not gonna risk it. Oh my god, the predict! Thank you, friendship, though. Oh god! I feel like Cedar is much better than the Rampardos that I had in Diamond. Alright, we're gonna switch because this thing actually has Surf for some reason. You know what? It's been a while since we've had her out. Oh, oh, beautiful joy. Should we just add insult to injury? Nah. Flammenwerfer! Is that its only physical move? Sorry, Pikachu evolved. You only delay the inevitable, Faulkner! Well, the reason why Nuzzle's doing so much is because Joy's instances are awful. Alright, if this flamethrower doesn't kill, the burn will. Because flamethrower is now boosted with metronome. Yep. Hey! Thanks, Joy! And dead right you. Woo! We did it, chat! We beat the last gym. All that's left is the hardest challenge in this game. The Elite Four and Cynthia. The Beacon Badge. How'd you feel to send your monkey out only for it to get punched in the face 4 times in a row? Ambipom is actually really good, especially when it has Technician life in a life orb. Fake out hits hard. Same with double hit. Alright, pretty much our final encounter, chat, that we can get in the game that's not in the Grand Underground, pre-Elite Four, and it's a 10% chance Mantike. Yep, 10% chance. Darn, Tentacle. Wow, level 42. Oh, you have a physical type move. Ow. What I wouldn't give for Joy to know Hyper Voice. We're just gonna switch out. You know, I'm just gonna have Bayek out for this entire route. Cause water. Can she have waterfall? And she can have charge beam. So can Joy. The Minion! Oh, Joy learns no new moves anymore. Oh, I love it so much. Look at the glow on it, too. It's a very pretty fish. Hey, nothing wrong with you wearing a bikini. Ah, this thing. As someone who had used one in his White 2 Nuzlocke, these things are not good Pokemon. They are really, really bad. Super bad. Oh. It did 3 points of damage to me. It only survived the fight because it's a female and it's not very effective. You should have just used the bark, it probably would have killed it. There we go, now this thing is a threat that has huge power. But it also can have Sap Sipper, which makes it immune to grass types, which is actually pretty good too, to be perfectly honest. But it don't matter. Then they gave it a fairy typing, which honestly was actually not a bad idea. And gave it play rough, which really hurts. Oh, that's one thing I would like to see. I like to see more physical fairy type moves, because all we have is play rough. Like, it is... If you're a physical fairy type, man, it is sad. Looks at Gramble. You were better normal type, I'm not gonna lie. Also, can I just say that Remoraid evolving into Octillery is really weird because it goes from fish to octopus. Antike? Oh. Oh, I wish I had Thunder. But nope. I'm just waiting for Bayek to learn Crunch so I can finally get rid of Bite and then get Wild Charge. Oh my god! Crit 4 times super effective Spark. Not sure if male Pelipper though. I think Cedar is done learning moves too. Head Smash being the last one. Yeah, Tentacruel's 3D model looks pretty darn good. Also, wow, level 44. I'm a bit sad I don't use Wind Chime that much. This is really dangerous. That Quagsire's put me in check with these two Pokemon. At least we were able to take out the Golduck. Ow. Booyah! Yeah, so Bertha's Wishcash and Quagsire are going to be problematic. I just don't have any grass types for them. Nice. Some nice looking water. Look at the ripple effects. Tight, dang it. Drat, I was kind of hoping that would kill it. Finally! God, that 26 defense. Alright chat, I'm gonna call it quits here tonight. We made a lot of progress. We took out Candace, we took out Cyrus twice. We caught Palkia with a nest ball, heck yeah. And we beat Faulkner. Wow, we did a lot. Next time we'll be tackling the Elite Four. Oh boy, I am scared. But for the YouTube sign out, thank you all for clicking the video. If you would like, feel free to either like, subscribe, doesn't matter which, I don't care which one you pick. I do stream on Twitch on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I'm at Evia7, lowercase Evia number 7. And you can follow me at Twitter on Evia Gaming for updates of said stream. Thank you for watching.